Hello and welcome to another episode of Music and Film with Luana. And right next to me is...
Hi, welcome. It's Luana.
Okay, go ahead. She's excited. All right.
Yeah, last week we talked about how to reach out to music supervisors.
Yep.
And today we're talking about a four-step system how to successfully license your music.
Yeah.
So step one would be how to build your catalog. So there are 5 factors that go into building your catalog quickly.
Mm-hmm.
1, create freely and without reservation.
Okay.
2,
Not being afraid to...
be adventurous and
Gotcha.
don't limit yourself.
Yeah.
2, constantly release new material, which you already do with social media and Instagram, so always do something.
Yeah.
And 3, write and record your music quickly. 4, write lyrics, idea for placement opportunities. For example, if you're looking to place your music in a commercial which is family related, you write lyrics about togetherness, about family, relationship.
Yeah.
5, understand your end user's job and how they would utilize your music.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah. Step 2 would be create valuable content. There are 4 steps to create valuable content. 1 would be complete your final mix, so you need to have a master track. 2, create alternate versions and mixes. Sometimes, like famous artists like Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Madonna. If you saw the Grammy Awards, what's her name? Tracy Young, the DJ.
Okay.
She did a lot of remixes for Madonna, and she won a Grammy for the song "I Rise." And
which is a Madonna song,
which
but
is
she
a Madonna
just
song.
remixed it.
Yes, and she, Madonna, she did a competition for young female DJs back in 2000 around when she released her song Music, and Tracy Young, she won the competition, and ever since
Wait, back then?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She won a competition for her remix Music, and yes, since then she's always doing a lot of remixes for her.
That's nice.
And now she finally won a Grammy Award as female DJ.
Oh, wow. 20 years later.
Yes. So, and yeah, for example, music supervisors, they love your song, your instrumental song, but they want to have it in another pace and with other instruments. So it's always good to have like at least 5 remixes. That's why also if artists release a single, they also release a remix album with 5 to 6 songs.
Of the
with
same song
with different DJs.
Oh, okay.
There's also DJ Nassan, Tracy Young, Deadmau5, so many.
Oh,
DJs.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah, I get what you're saying. So pretty much like you'll have, like Rihanna will do like her original song, then she'll do a remix with like Calvin Harris, who I guess you could call him an EDM artist.
Yeah.
That seems to be very popular nowadays. Like you'll
Yes.
have like a pop singer doing a song with like Deadmau5 or Martin Garrix or something like that. So it would be the same song, but it's just like different, slightly different, like remix. Like the instrumental is different inside. So basically, by doing that, you're providing more variety to the music supervisor.
Exactly. Or sometimes that's also why it's so important to have all when you go to the studio.
Yes.
You have to have everything, all the master track, instrumental version, your vocals with effects, your vocals without effects, your all the instruments, like all the every instrument you used. So you need to have everything, and so when and always bring your drive with you, and so your music producer can give you
Gotcha.
everything.
Yeah.
And then you can open it on your computer, and for example, if a music supervisor reaches out to you and says, oh, I want to have an instrumental part at this minute, and then you can either go back to the studio, you can do it by yourself, and cut out your vocals, or if they say, I want a choir right there because it matches better with the picture, and then you can do it.
So, all right, say for example, you don't have the capabilities to do that. You're not like the engineer or anything. You're the recording artist, and you don't really have access to the engineer. You have the master track, and you send it to the music supervisor.
Yeah.
Can't the music supervisor do that? Like,
usually it's not their job. They want
you
to do that.
Okay,
do
gotcha,
this job. And also when I first worked together with a music composer who's writing music for film and TV and gameplays, video games. So he always gets emails from music supervisors with examples, for example, and they said, okay, we like this track, can you make it more sound like Adele? And then he has to change it and keep following up with the music supervisor until they're satisfied with the version.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it. All right.
Yes. So then, the next point would be Burns. I don't remember. Mix. Yeah. Okay. You have to have mixes. And then the last would be create cut down mixes.
And explain what that is.
Cut down mixes. It's like different minutes of songs. So a different cut in the song. Yeah, for example, sometimes the intro is longer, and then sometimes when you're submitting music to radio stations, they want a shorter introduction or no introduction, and that's one example I can name, or actually more. The famous song "Frozen" by Madonna. There's an instrumental part. The song is about almost 5 minutes long.
Oh, okay.
And in the middle of the song, there's an instrumental part. It's like 8 bars, and they cut 4 bars.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes there are different versions. And when you listen to it in the radio or TV, they cut it. And when you listen to the music, when you see the music video, it's original. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. And I'm guessing just like how they have the different remixes, that's just to give the music supervisor more variety.
Yes, right.
Okay, it's really interesting.
Now the next step would be, step 3 would be master metadata. So there are 5 factors that go into mastering metadata. 1, you have to have 1 or 2 sentences of description.
Describing the song.
Yes. 2, list of keywords, instrumentation, and similar artists. That's it's really smart if you say, okay, my music sounds like Gloria Estefan / Madonna / Philip Glass. So it's like if you're if you say, I bought this new perfume and it smells like Coco Chanel.
Yeah.
And
are you familiar with like search engine optimization? So basically that is, you create keywords, like people who are advertising products and services, they do this a lot. So they'll have like specific keywords. So when they use like something like Google AdWords, so they'll bid on particular keywords. So when someone click those keywords or type in those keywords, their company comes up Yeah, so I think it's something similar with what you're saying, metadata.
Yes.
So you have SEO, and people do it on Instagram all the time. Hashtags.
Hashtags, exactly.
Exactly.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like the music version of hashtags.
Right.
And it's pretty smart. So you're just pretty much giving your music a better chance of being heard.
Yes. That's exactly. And okay, then you you include songwriting, publishing, and master owner, admin, contact.
What if you don't? All right, you said master, right?
Master.
You said publishing, master, admin, or
no? Publishing, publishing and master owner, and admin, contact.
What if you don't have an admin? So, in terms of providing context, an admin is pretty much like someone who's overseeing your music for you. So, if an admin could be the publisher, and sometimes it could not be, but basically what the admin's role is, they're supposed to monetize your catalog.
Yeah.
So their job is to pitch to music supervisors. Their job is to pitch to pretty much anyone or any company who wants to license your music. So that's what an admin is.
Right. Yeah, and then if you sometimes when you import a new CD with iTunes Music, sometimes iTunes cannot read the title, and then you have to, there's a window, you can see the title, album, composer. You write all the keynotes into this, and by contact you can provide either your cell phone number or your email.
Okay.
Yes. And with songwriter, if you wrote a song, the lyrics, you write your name, and then besides your name, you write lyrics, and then how much percent, if you've done like 100% or just 50, and you had a co-writer, and you write your PRO and your number. Your ASCAP and the number. Or
BMI or CSAC.
Yes, exactly. And then, the fourth step would be, you have to submit the metadata. And fifth step would be use a proper audio file format. WAV, which is WAV, high resolution.
WAV.
Yes.
A lot of people would pretty much send over MP3s. It's the most compressed file in terms of audio. Don't do it.
Nope.
No MP3s.
Worse.
WAV. WAV.
Yes. Okay, step 4, get your music heard. How to successfully deliver your music. 1, bring value to the interaction. 2,
elaborate on number 1.
Yeah. Bring value to your interaction.
Like, what do you mean?
If you're promoting your music, you have to bring a kind of value. It's like a brand, like a business card, and you have to put effort in it, and it has to look proper, nice, and so that people you draw people and choose to listen to your music, to buy your music.
Yeah. But I mean, you touched on it earlier with the metadata. That helps because like you said, my music sounds like this artist, or sound like that artist.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So it helps.
Yeah. And then second point would be do your research and targeting. Third point would be listen to the type of music currently getting used, and find out who the music supervisors and the music library is. Read credits, and then contact them directly.
Yeah, but again, as we discussed in the last episode, what if you don't have their information? And then, just to recap, we talked about possibly going to like networking events.
Yes.
So film festivals.
Right.
Music festivals.
Music festivals.
And webinars. And other events. I recently I watched this video on Spotify with a music supervisor.
Ah.
Yeah. So that also helps. Like Spotify will occasionally, not just Spotify, but I'm pretty sure Tidal and Pandora and all of these streaming platforms do it, where they have like these events where they invite people to speak, and then yeah, you can actually listen to them and get their contact information. Yeah, I'll send you the one about Spotify.
Okay.
I think it's pretty good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, then. Okay, how much can I actually make when I license my music, my songs?
Yeah.
Okay, it's about your focus and motivation, of course, and have a focus, have a good, and have a goal, and be committed. And network TV shows, they can pay you 30 grand. And
that's on the high end though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the high budget stuff. And yeah, one of the Beatles songs had a placement of $1.2 million.
Well, that's the Beatles, you know.
Beatles, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Michael Jackson could get that number.
Yeah, Madonna,
Rihanna, exactly.
Yeah.
Rihanna, yeah.
Taylor
So that
Swift.
you have to take that into account. If you're a new artist, don't think
Yes.
you're gonna get $1 million for a placement.
And it's doable to make this
Yeah.
kind of money as a musician.
Rolling Stones could
Yeah.
get very
Oh,
high
yeah.
numbers. Aerosmith,
AC/DC.
AC/DC,
ABBA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. So that you have to take that into account as well.
Cindy
Nirvana. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so then you have to approach it like a business. You have to follow a system. You have to understand basic elements, and you work smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
And you have to find out the style of music supervisors are looking for, and you have to be aware of to file the right file, and metadata and the keynotes.
Keynotes, what are the keynotes?
Keynotes, like as I said, when you in iTunes,
Oh,
you have the window and
yeah.
right.
So wouldn't that fall under metadata?
Yeah,
that be
it's
similar?
actually metadata keynotes.
Keynotes, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So and then they said, how do I find and connect with music supervisors? You need to be at the top, and you have to understand licensing, and you have to talk like a pro. Yeah. And you can license your song anytime, and exclusive deals are where the money is. And
so give an example of that, like exclusive deals. What do you mean?
exclusive deals, there are exclusive deals and non-exclusive deals. One of my songs is signed with Sodabox Music exclusively, so they're in charge of that. My song gets placed in a show, TV show.
They're 100. Well, no other company can. How do I put this? No other company has control over syncing that, over pretty much getting that song out there for you. Why? Why did you do that? Why did you sign an exclusive?
Because my other songwriter friends, they did the same, and
Okay.
So
because they didn't give you an advance.
No.
So exactly. All right. So most publishers, they do have like an exclusivity, like Warner Chappell or Sony ATV. These are publishers, but say for example, you're a big artist like Madonna, you're with Sony ATV. They're completely responsible for monetizing your catalog. You can't just take your catalog to Warner Brothers and say, hey, you guys fight it out. It doesn't work that way. So, but I don't understand. So is Sodabox, I know we talked about this before, are they like a publisher?
They are a music library.
Okay.
So, and they have a lot of independent artists, and whenever a song gets picked from a TV show, they send an email or message to the artist.
Yeah.
And but it happened to one of my friends who is also signed with Sodabox Music.
Yeah.
And then she had to sign she had to sign another agreement and with the music supervisor of the show, but at the end they didn't select her song.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. So they didn't select your song
No.
after what?
They choose another song.
Oh, okay.
Instead, yeah.
Hmm.
So she was really close, and then they select another song.
Yeah, I'm
last
slightly
minute.
confused about how that happens.
Yeah.
They were gonna select it, but they didn't.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it changes, and director,
Yeah.
the minds changes, and then they change the scene, and music doesn't match
Oh, okay.
anymore.
I see what you're saying.
and
Yeah.
yeah, there's
Huh.
so many reasons.
That's interesting. So, all right. Say for example, someone, a music supervisor takes your song,
Hmm.
but do they pay you right away, or do they hold on to the song until they actually use it? Because with your friend, they decide not to use it at the end.
Right. So
Well-
she didn't get paid.
Exactly.
Yes.
Huh. So they hold on to the song until they want to use
Yeah.
it.
Same like if you're on hold for example, a producer reaches out to you and wants to hire you for a commercial as an actor,
Mhm.
and then they say, please hold these 2 dates, and holding doesn't mean booked. If they would say you're booked for the 2 days, but then a day before the shoot would happen, they say, okay, actually we don't need you anymore, but they have to pay you because they said you're booked.
Yes.
Yeah. There's
So
a
what-
huge difference between holding and
Yeah.
booking. Yeah.
So why isn't it the same with like the music licensing? It's the sync licensing.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, if they're gonna say, "Hey, we want you to use your song," yes, right away there should be a contract in place.
Mhm.
You said you want to use my song. Here are the terms.
Mhm.
You sign it. You pay me. Then, okay. If you choose not to use it after, that's on you. Yeah, yeah. It shouldn't be like, "Oh, we're gonna hold on to your song, and then if we actually decide to use it later, then we'll pay you."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. But so what else? What other benefits do Sodabox provide besides?
What are the benefits? So
Yeah. What are the benefits? Not other. Yeah.
well, I mean, they send an agreement. So and the good thing is they let you decide if you want to sign exclusively or non-exclusively with them.
Okay,
So you
okay.
have freedom.
Well, okay. Continue.
And it's a 2-year contract, and after 2 years it renews. It
Automatically.
automatically. If you don't want to continue working with them, you just
Yeah.
say after 2 years, okay, thank you for your time, for your work, and then
Yeah.
but I want to sign with another music library.
Do you pay them anything up front?
No, I don't pay anything.
Okay.
No.
So a 2-year minimum. And why did you choose to do it exclusively and not non-exclusively?
Because they recommended me to do this.
Yeah, but what's like the benefit of doing it exclusive over non-exclusive?
Because this
Like, what's the incentive to go exclusive with Sodabox? Because I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, so all right, if they give you an advance, like most publishers, like Sony ATV or Warner Chappell,
Yeah.
like say for example, you want to sign with one of those publishers, they'll say, okay, here's $1 million advance, and then so the competitor might say, here's 1.5 million. Now you can decide which one to go with based on not just financial compensation but
Yeah.
also additional support.
Yeah.
So with Warner Chappell, they have access to Warner Brothers. With Sony, they have access to Sony. So you just have to decide where do you see your catalog will be properly monetized. So now if you decide to go with Sony or Warner, that's exclusive. You took their money and you have an exclusive agreement.
Yeah.
With Sodabox, you can choose non-exclusive or exclusive, but what's the benefit with going exclusive? Because when you go with exclusive, you're locking yourself to this particular company for 2 years.
Yes.
Exactly. So
Right.
what made you decide to do that?
I mean, because I was still new and I was happy to have this opportunity.
Great answer.
And
Great
I
honest
wanted
answer.
to say, okay, yeah, thank you for giving me a chance, and that's also why I signed exclusively.
Okay.
Yeah.
But would you do that again?
Maybe not.
Yeah, I get it. It's like you said, oh wow, so I'm with a, but this thing, they're not even a publisher. You call them a music library.
Yes.
Yeah, which is pretty much any publisher.
Uh-huh.
If you're a publisher, you automatically have a music library because you represent music.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just thought that was interesting. Yeah. Anything else?
That's it for
That's it.
today. Yes.
So in terms of, just to give the viewers and listeners an overview, work smart, not hard.
Mm-hmm.
Network like
Yes.
crazy, and continuously make music.
Yes.
Continuously make music.
Yes. Get better.
Yeah.
Improve your craft.
And
yeah.
metadata.
Metadata.
Is
Yes.
important. Metadata helps people to find your music.
Yes.
Okay. And final thoughts?
That's it. I mean, never give up and learn the
Definitely.
business.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you said, it is a business.
It is a business.
Yeah.
Yeah. So much to learn, and the more you know, the better you're prepared, and also regarding agreements, and there's a lot.
Absolutely.
So and unfortunately, it's a beautiful business, but also there are so many cheaters, and yeah, you never know.
That's true. That's why it's always good to like do your research.
Yes,
and
do your
learn the
research,
business.
read about people, and yeah, read contracts like carefully. You also can hire an entertainment lawyer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Until next week.
Until next week. Bye.
Plug your Instagram.
Oh, my Instagram is luanasandra.official.
Okay. All right. See you guys.
Bye.
It's on my mind, yeah. Now it's a vibe, yeah. Back to the vision stone cold. I'm tripping through your soul. I'm falling through the holes in your heart. Now we all living in the base, keep upping, but I just can't seem to shake it off. Oh no, can't stop thinking about you. Pretty face in the body with them tattoos. When I'm chilling with you, you make me feel brand new. Am I tripping or am I in love with you? I don't